Welcome back, folks, with me, Phil Touro. You're watching part 10 of the Doom 2016 Let's Play, and this time we're taking on the Titan Realm, or the Titan's Realm. So we're going to land ourselves into a cemetery of sorts with this gigantic skeleton that, as you can guess, we're going to have to jump down its throat, and we're going to be traversing inside of it for a little bit. So this is our first exploration item. So we're going to go ahead and hear the demonic voice talk about the exploits of us, because apparently we're the one who killed this gigantic titan, and you're going to fight quite a few of these in Doom the Dark Ages, at least the parts I've been, with the help of a couple of new toys. Uh, but yeah, what's very interesting is when you compare these titans to the titans that are like in Doom Eternal. It's kind of interesting because the tools that you need to kill these titans, I say kill these titans, you could tell that there's not one of those tools embedded in its forehead, which makes you think that these are like the weaker hybrids that you might find in Doom the Dark Ages. But anyways, enough of that. I don't know the specifics of that specifically. Maybe someone can enlighten me on that. But we're inside the gut of this demon, and let's go ahead and take out these Kako demons. And these Kako demons, well, they just don't know what's up, because we're going to go ahead and take them out with our super duper Gauss cannon. And once again, I should already have my notes pulled up, but let's go ahead and see what the challenges are. So the challenges in here are the trick shot, which is kill a lost soul with another lost soul. That one's a bit tricky, but it's not too bad. Just use your assault rifle, I find, and you'll be okay, or your normal shotgun. Atop the mountain, perform a death from above glory kill on a Baron of Hell. That one's really easy. Dominator, kill 20 demons while using power-ups. That's pretty easy, considering all the crazy weapons that you have at your arsenal already. The BFG in particular, you can kill a whole mob of enemies when you're under a power. If you really want to go that route, you don't have to. But at this point, you have all of our weapons. We can just go ham on all these demons. Cybermancubuses, remember, don't get super close like I'm going to. That's actually not very good. Especially when you got Kako demons that are above you that really want to get up in your face and take a bite out of you. Not the absolute best strategy, but you know what? I just did it anyways because I'm careless. So once we get out of the this Titan, we can go ahead and go inside this building of sorts. And right there, I think, no, I didn't kill it. If I had just taken one shot, I probably could have knocked that lost soul into that other lost soul. So I kind of screwed that up pretty badly. But there'll be plenty of opportunities to take out more lost souls. So Kako demons are going to be quite a plenty here at the very beginning. As you see, this is like our 6th or 7th one already. But with that, we're done, and then we're going to get into a new hazard in this game, acid. At least that's what I think this is. But go ahead and go down here and push the skull in. This will open up the path ahead. And don't spend too much time in this acid. It will eat away at your health. It's very corrosive. Otherwise, why acid? It's acid. It's corrosive. So here we'll find a secret, and we get an elite guard who I guess just like passed out from the fumes or got killed by a demon. But we got our first prayer token of this level. And let's go ahead and continue up. This level is actually shorter than the last two, so it's a bit of a that's a heart. So the heart is one thing, but it's nice that this level is a little bit shorter than the rest. The previous two, the last two were a bit long, but that just might be me because I took longer to finish those levels. So here's another shot of trying to. I guess I screwed that one up too. That was another shot at trying to get the lost souls to kill each other by shooting one. And it's a Pinky! So Pinky right there, be careful hitting from the back. These little urns that are on the sides, those are actually explosive barrels. So if you already upgraded your, which you should, if you already upgraded your, I forget, it's the environmental hazards, then you don't really have to worry about it. In reality, I should have taken off that that blast wave on the plasma rifle. I don't know why I kept on it. I rather do like the stun bomb, but I guess I was just in the heat of the moment. But here I'm going to go ahead and try to get the last of my achievement, my weapon mastery for the precision bolt. Now I have done that. The weapon mastery for that is headshot in 5 Hell Knights with the precision bolt rifle. It's fully charged, and that's a pretty easy accomplishment to do. I was able to do it, and I'm not the best sniper in the whole wide world. Okay, so go here, hit the skull. This will open up a little bit of more stuff in this area, and you can get kind of overwhelmed at of how wide and big this level is, but it's not too bad. You can always rely on your map. Maps are now a thing in Doom 2016. It wasn't a thing in, I think, Doom 1, 2, and Doom 64 didn't have maps, to my knowledge. Maybe in later releases, maybe they did, but I don't remember there being maps in the original releases of those games. So let's go ahead and get this field drone. I believe you have to clear out that hallway of enemies. So we'll hit the siege cannon or siege mode, which is, this is my preferred upgrade for the Gauss cannon, because it's extremely powerful, but the downside is you have to stand still. But basically it will act as a railgun. I mean, it's a railgun, but I guess it's railgun times 2, because you get like another particle accelerator on it, so that's very nice. Up ahead is a room with a gauntlet, so once we get in there, we'll go ahead and start that gauntlet, and it's pretty intense. But there are upgrades in here, so be sure to take advantage of that. That way you can get that accomplishment. Remember, siege mode is the best mode. I'm over here trying to decide, like, what do I want, but alright. So we're here. The gauntlet should begin here in earnest, so let's get us slaying. Alright, so that gauntlet's done. So now we can go ahead and collect the goodies that are scattered all around this room. Once you're done, you can go ahead and jump into that portal. We can go into the next part. And this area, this level is rather interesting, I think, because, I mean, it's a temple, and while that's interesting in itself, it's a temple that's built into hell. And I don't know, just something about these temples in these hellscape levels that are just very fascinating to me, architecturally wise and all that. I just like the ambience and the design. But you're going to be fighting all sorts of upper level demons in here. Barons of Hell are going to start appearing in the next gauntlet, which honestly, they are the strongest demons to fight in this game, but also these enemies aren't nearly as dangerous as the ones in Doom Eternal or I don't know. I think these demons are the easiest. I'd put the demons from Doom to Dark Ages maybe one tier above these, and then Eternal the hardest. But we're in another gauntlet room. But let's go ahead and see what we can find in here. There's the quad damage, so make sure you get that when you start fighting the higher level tiers of demons. But okay, it sounds like it's about to start. So let's go ahead and rip and tear some more. Alright, so that was the end of that gauntlet, so now we can continue on ahead. So that was a bit of a crazy one because of the Barons of Hell at the end. But as you can see there, very easy to get that achievement. Just get on the upper tier and then shoot it, and once it gets in glory kill range, you can go ahead and jump and take it out. So right here, I spent quite a lot of time because I was trying to find a secret. I just kept getting lost, and I was trying to figure it out, but eventually I figured out where it was, so you're just seeing me do all that traveling. So right here in the corner, you go ahead and go back here, you get our collectible. This one is, as soon as I can get back to the main screen, let's see what it is. It is BFG 9000 model Keen Guy. So Keen Guy is pretty cool. I like that color scheme on him. So let's go into the portal here, and we'll actually get the auto map. And we got a little bit halfway done with our exploration items. This is also a very good area to try to get these lost souls to hit with a shotgun, and just try to aim for this one for the money. Is this one gonna be it? Boop. Yep, it is. So there we go. We got our achievement. So that's the best way to get those. Oh geez, a lot of explosions here because of those barrels. He just smashed his face in with his own foot. Oh my goodness, I just noticed that. The things you notice when you're not actually playing. But this is the main area of this section. So you need the blue skull to go through that door. I want to say that's the end game door, or end level door. So once you get the blue sky, the blue key, I'm thinking about Breaking Bad now. You'll go there, and there's actually another secret that's above here. But so right here, you're gonna jump here. You're gonna get the yellow skull. And when you get this yellow skull, the doors are going to close in, and then the ceiling's going to try to collapse in and all stuff. I went and just sped it up because it takes so long. You can hide where the skull is, or you can hide where some of the alcoves are that open. So you go ahead and go there, and then you can actually go back, I believe, this way. Yes, and then there is another collectible right around here. So you actually have to jump from one side to the other. I'm trying to remember how you get there. Once you go down there, you can actually come back, but you got to take care of a few things first. So I'm going to try to get that collectible first. So jump to this pillar, jump to this, and jump across here, and you'll be able to make that jump with your double jump, and you'll be able to get your second collectible of this level. And this one is Chrome Guy, I believe. It's Chrome Guy or Silver Guy, but I think it's Chrome Guy. Oh, Cyberdemon model. I think it said Chrome Guy, I guess. At least that's what it looks like to me. It's the T1000 model. Alright, so go back up here, and then go back to where that yellow skull was, I believe, and then you can go ahead and cross up the top, and then go down to the next part, and then we're gonna have to get the stuff below, but you can go ahead and place the yellow skull if you wish. That area leads to an Argent cell and a data log, I believe, but we can't do anything with that yet. We gotta hit a switch. So go down here into the basement, and in this basement there's gonna be another power up. So you can go ahead and get that power up. There's also acid all around here, so try not to step in it unless you have your invincibility turned on for that power up. If you do, well then great. If you don't, just make sure you make your jumps very precise. You won't die instantly from the acid, but it's certainly not fun taking damage. So it's what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to kill all these enemies with my invincibility. That way I can go ahead and try to get my reward, and then I'm going to go ahead and get the elite guard back. Right here, as you notice, you can look at my ammo meter and I have infinite ammo. That is the power up active because I have over 100 armor. That means that my ammo count will be infinite until I drop below that. So it's very nice, but it's very hard to maintain in levels where you're going to have to jump through, environmental hazards like the acid. So we already got that Praetor token, so we can continue on. There is the Hidden Doom map that's down here, but we hadn't hit the switch yet. We'll get to that switch here in a minute. I'm trying to figure out where the exit is. So go this way, go up here, we hit that switch. So now areas will start to open up, and we gotta kill some demons. So go ahead and take out this pinky. However you gotta take it out, take it out. I don't know what I just did there. I didn't rune upgrade something. Didn't see it, but here we go. Dental extraction for that pinky. I really like that that thumbnail I made for the pinky and the pretend Doom guy is a dentist. What I like to do in these thumbnails is I like to make Doom guy seem like kind of crazy and stupid at times, even though I don't think he really is. And Samuel Hayes just losing his damn mind. That's like kind of the thing I'm trying to go for my thumbnails, but sometimes it goes for it, other times I'm really just having fun with it. So here's our Argent cell for this. I think this is our last one. I think. Let's see. Is this our last one? No, we have one more after this. So you can upgrade armor. You can upgrade ammo. I believe I'm gonna go for ammo. Yes. Some ammo's upgraded. So now I have the maximum ammo capacity that I can absolutely have. And that's a data log for the pinky, and now we have all the information for the pinkies that we can have on our data log. And I've killed 28 of them, and 8 of them with glory kills. Very fascinating. And these pinkies, I love the design for these. I think the ones on Doom Eternal are a little bit better, but these are fantastic. Alright, so we have the gold skull, so we can go ahead and place the skull in this. We can get access to the back. And I believe the back will have the blue skull. I believe. So right here, intimacy is best. So we can go ahead and replace that with any of the other runes that you want. Saving throw. I'm thinking about it, but at the same time, it's like I don't really get to use that much because I don't die on the normal difficulties so much. On the harder difficulties, maybe. I'm not the best Doom player at all. Far from it, I'm sure. But from what I've played, you know, it's a very decent challenge. So on normal, you won't really get to use the save and throw rune that much compared to the other ones. But yeah, on the harder difficulties, I can see where I could totally be a useful one, especially when you got something like Doom Eternal. But yeah, let's go ahead and kill this Reverend. Continue on. As you can probably tell, we're going to have to use that mortar. Is it pestle or mortar? Or is it pestle? I think it's a pestle. That smashing thing they used to smash to make peppers or whatever. I'm trying to think. Is it pestle? I just realized there's a gauntlet I'm talking about. Oh well, we're right in it. I might as well just keep on talking. But go ahead and just use whatever weapons you got and take out these demons. But man, just going back on it. I mean, at times I really do want to play this on a harder difficulty, but at the same time, Doom is one of those games like I don't want to be frustrated while I'm playing it because I just feel so powerful when I'm playing this Doom guy, and it's just so fun. Oh, this Reverend's gonna have a bad day. I have a very bad day. He has half the problems he has before. Or I guess I should say he's half the demon he was before he met Doom guy. Okay, so stun bomb this Mancubus. We're gonna go ahead and spray and pray him with the plasma rifle. And I swear, like the plasma rifle, at times I feel like it's super weak, but at the same time, its utility with the stun bomb is so freaking good. And for the life of me, I'm trying to comprehend why I'm still using the Gatling rotor. I really need to just change it to the mobile turret because it's so much better. In my opinion, anyways. I think that's where I'm going to start to try. I'm going to start to try that. There we go. There we go. That's the best weapon right there to use for our best upgrade to use for the chain gun. The only thing that sucks about it is it overheats really, really, really badly until you fully upgrade this thing. And I think the challenge, as long as you don't put down the mod on the gun, you can keep on keeping it out to continue your kill streak with that, because you have to kill 4 demons. I think it's 4 demons or more with the mobile turret before you put it away. And so as long as it's out, even if it's overheated, and then once it cools down you go and kill more demons, I think it should count. I think is the key word there. But I remember getting that weapon mastery in this run of Doom 2016. So now we're there. Let's go hit this lever. This will open up the classic Doom room. then that switch we hit earlier, that should also open up another area in this level. So let's go ahead and do that. So it'll open up straight ahead, I believe, but we're going to go and get the classic Doom map secret. So go down here, it'll open up this door. You go and open up the switch, and you'll be greeted to a lot of explosive barrels. Don't hit those unless you absolutely want. You can go and open up this very obviously hidden pathway right there for mega health. And I still got hit by that explosion, Jesus. But that's okay, there's health up here if you want to grab that. There's some, I think I also got shotgun shells right there. But now I have a whole unlimited ammo. I'm just going to go ahead and just keep on shooting it just to shoot it. But since we have that switch, now we can go open up the path to the blue card key. So I want to say you got to go right. I want to say, and then you'll go into this new unexplored area right there where I was looking. I might have to fast forward, or did I jump cut? I don't remember. But yeah, this area right here, it's pretty confusing. So you hit that switch, you go down this way, and then you're gonna go into that portal right there eventually. But we're gonna have to open that gate. So go this way, and we're going to do some more gauntlets. And this one's gonna have quite a few. And you can tell from the arena it's pretty big. So get an idea of what's around here. There's ammo up the second floor. Most of the demons are going to spawn from the middle, so you want to try to get higher ground on the sides. I find that's what works for me. But of course, you know, you do whatever works for you. Remember, you have BFG to just destroy everything. So let's grab the blue skull, and then now we can continue on. The door will close in the back, and we will have to fight some demons, so be prepared. Alright, and I'll catch you at the end of this gauntlet. So, slay my fellow Doomslayers. Alright, so with that Baron dead, we can go ahead and go to the next section of this area. So collect whatever goodies you have left over, any health, any weapons, any ammo, and all you need to get stuff for. And then once you're done, go ahead and exit, and then we'll go through. Right there, there's a little bit of a jump cut. I got a little bit turned around, but we're back in this room. And that was another jump cut, because again, I got lost. But I went too so fast, I didn't see that this portal had opened. So go in here, go here, and then you activate the rune right here to get another data log.
None could stand
And we hear more about the invincible Doomslayer from the perspective of the demonic voice. But I think there's one more thing we can do. If we go down this hallway, one of these hallways, I believe, we can get that mega health that we saw earlier, I think, at the very beginning of the level, I believe. That champion didn't do shit against the Doomslayer. I imagine the Doomslayer like has a chip on his shoulder, like he's like hearing this and he has like just like overwhelming like pride over his accomplishments. But then again, he's a man of only business when it comes to demons. Like he doesn't play when it comes to demons because it's one of the lore reasons why he hates these demons so much isn't just because like they're demons and they probably killed his family. If I remember right, in one of the older Doom games, one of the explanations was they killed his pet rabbit Daisy, which also just happens to be the same name as John Wick's dog, which that game came out way before John Wick, but I like to think that the name Daisy was picked for a reason in John Wick, but that's just me having a hopeful wish, and maybe I'm looking into it too much. But yeah, here's the last of the gauntlets. But since I'm already talking, we'll go ahead and talk because man, we got the Berserk power up, and we're just messing up all these imps. Like these imps should not want to be in this same room as him with this power because I mean you're basically insta killing with this freaking power. Ouch! And you kill anything with this. So like you punch these mancubuses and you just destroy them. Boom, bah! Like break off the chest plate and then punch them in the explosive part. Summoners don't mean crap. Like I'm literally just tearing up all these demons. And it could go as you could tear up Barons of Hell if I had waited just a little bit longer. I probably could have taken out the Barons with that power, but I mean Barons aren't that very difficult when they're by themselves. They're one gigantic target that's kind of slow. And this is a big arena. The Hell Knights are just annoying. They are the annoying enemy I don't like to fight in very tight corridors. Along with these summoners. Summoners are also very annoying. They teleport, they're very fast, all that good stuff. But that's what we got homing rockets for with our rocket launcher. Boom! Breaking it. There we go. Much easier to handle versus Archviles. Archviles can go burn in hell, which ironically. Alright, so burn in hell, just go ahead and take it out. Keep shooting it. And we'll almost be done. So and jump and do that aerial kill. That way you can get your challenge for that if you haven't gotten it yet. But with that, we're done. The last item is actually at the exit. It's a data log, I believe, about Olivia Pierce. I want to say. Oh yeah, we got everything. So place the blue skull in here. It'll open up the exit. And then the data log should be on the right. Let's find out. Yeah, it's right there on the ground, so make sure you pick it up. And that's it for Dr. Olivia Pierce. And you learn a little bit more about her. She moved to Mars and she became a recluse and showed off everyone, and that's probably why she became the way she was. So anyways, jump in the portal, and that'll be it for this part, folks. And once again, if you like this part, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel and leaving a comment. It really does help. And I'll catch you wonderful folks on the next one later, and bye.